Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a deep dive into AI video editors.
Exciting stuff.
It is, yeah. So we have this article from marketingnerds.ai called The Marketing Potential of AI Video Editors. And, well, it looks like things are about to get pretty wild.
Yeah, the future of video marketing is, well, it's looking pretty interesting.
It really is. But before we jump ahead too much, I think it might be helpful to start by defining...
1 nerd, 2 nerds, 3 nerds, 4 marketing nerds do so much more. Over hill and high where the nerd buggies go. Come along and bring you the Marketing Nerd Show. La 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 la.
Why do they keep cutting off the conversation in their intro? It's so annoying. These marketers.
Welcome to the Marketing Nerds podcast. I'm your host, Noah Grant.
And I'm Ellie Marks.
We're going to talk about the topic in this article from Marketing Nerds called The Marketing Potential of AI Video Editors. And as the teaser at the top of the show suggested, we should start by defining what a real AI video editor is.
Oh, for sure.
Because to be honest, I'm seeing that AI label slapped onto all sorts of tools these days.
Right.
And, well, I'm not so sure that everything is, using that term in the same way.
Yeah. Some tools just use like basic AI for like, animating an avatar or creating a voiceover.
Yeah.
But a true AI video editor can handle like pretty much the entire video creation process.
Wow.
From analyzing the script to like choosing the right scenes, adding transitions, music, graphics. It's crazy.
So it's not just about like throwing together some stock footage with a robot voiceover.
No, not at all.
We're talking about creating videos that actually look and feel professional.
Exactly. And the best part is you don't need to be a video editing pro to use these tools.
So for a marketer, why should we really be paying attention to this?
Well, imagine being able to launch campaigns way faster.
Okay.
Or creating tons of personalized content for different customer segments.
Mm-hmm.
Or keeping all your training videos up to date every time your software changes.
Okay, now you've got my attention.
It's a game changer, really.
So beyond just saving time, what are some of the other major benefits for marketers?
Well, one of the biggest is consistency.
Okay.
Think about, how much work it takes to maintain your brand's voice and style across all your different marketing materials.
Yeah.
An AI video editor can actually learn those nuances and apply them to every video it creates.
Oh, wow.
So you get consistent voiceovers, graphics, music choices, the whole feel.
No matter how many videos you're putting out there. But I got to ask, isn't all this automation, going to kill creativity?
That's a common concern.
Yeah.
But honestly, I think AI is actually expanding creative possibilities.
Oh, interesting.
These tools are getting really good at understanding visual storytelling.
Okay.
They can analyze successful videos in your niche and then suggest approaches you might not have thought of yourself.
So it's almost like having, a brainstorming partner.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Before we get too deep into all the creative possibilities, I think it might be helpful to clear up one thing.
Sure.
We're seeing all these AI avatars popping up everywhere.
Yeah.
Are those the same thing as AI video editors?
Ah, that's a good question.
Yeah.
They both use AI, but they serve pretty different purposes.
Okay.
Think of AI avatars as the actors,
Yeah.
They can deliver lines and make basic gestures, which is great for if you want a virtual host.
Yeah.
But they don't handle the actual editing.
So the avatar is the talent in front of the camera.
Right.
And the AI video editor is the whole production crew behind the scenes.
Exactly.
But for marketers who are really serious about creating professional quality videos, whether it's for campaigns, tutorials, product demos, anything.
You're going to need a true AI video editor.
Okay, that makes sense. But I'm hearing a lot of buzzwords getting thrown around.
Yeah.
Full automation, dynamic content, story-driven AI. What does all that really mean?
Yeah, let's break it down. So full automation means that the tool can handle literally every step of video creation.
Every single step.
Yeah. You just give it your script and your brand guidelines, and it does everything else.
Wow.
It picks the right visuals, adds transitions, syncs the audio, even creates voiceovers.
No way.
And it makes sure everything matches your brand.
So it's not just automating a couple of tasks.
Yep.
It's about creating a completely seamless workflow.
Exactly. So you can focus on, the strategy and the message.
Okay. What about dynamic content? What's so dynamic about it?
Dynamic content means that your videos can actually change in real time.
What?
Based on certain triggers.
Give me an example.
Okay, so let's say you have an e-commerce store and you're running a flash sale.
Okay.
With dynamic content, the AI can automatically update all your product videos to highlight the discount, change the call to action, even the background music, to create a sense of urgency.
So I don't have to go in and manually change every single video?
Nope. The AI does it all for you.
That is wild. All right, what about story-driven AI? That one sounds pretty interesting.
Yeah, story-driven AI is where things get really, really interesting. It means using AI to, craft narratives that connect with people on an emotional level.
Really?
Yeah, it's not just about putting a bunch of scenes together. It's about understanding how stories work, the conflict, the resolution, the emotional arc,
Wow.
and then using that understanding to create videos that really grab people's attention.
So AI that can write a script worthy of an Oscar.
Well, maybe not quite yet, but we're getting there. It's amazing what these tools can do.
But with all this talk about AI taking over, I gotta ask, where do humans fit into this? Are we all going to be replaced by robots?
Well, that's a question a lot of people are asking. And the answer is not quite.
Oh, okay.
I mean, AI is powerful, for sure.
Right.
But it's still just a tool, really.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Human creativity and intuition and, strategic thinking, those are more important than ever.
So it's not about, AI replacing marketers?
No.
It's about AI helping marketers do even better work.
Exactly. It's a collaboration.
I like that.
Yeah, so the AI handles all that, technical stuff,
Uh-huh.
and that frees you up to focus on the big picture, crafting the story, understanding your audience, developing, really smart strategies.
Okay. So let's say I'm a marketer and I'm ready to, dive into this whole AI video editor thing.
Yeah.
What should I be looking for?
Well, remember all those, key terms we talked about?
Yeah.
Full automation, dynamic content, story-driven AI.
Mm-hmm.
Those are a good place to start. But, beyond the features, it's really about finding a platform that, works for you.
Yeah.
For your needs and how you work.
Yeah, because not all AI video editors are created equal, right?
Exactly.
So what are some questions marketers should be asking themselves when they're, trying to figure out which tool to use?
Hey, it's a ghost town out there. You're struggling to grow your business. Let us introduce you to marketingnerds.ai, the ultimate resource for smarter, faster marketing. Whether you want to learn at your own pace with our online courses or just hand it off and hire us, we've got you covered. We're experts in video production marketing, AI-powered strategies, and automation. All designed to help you scale your business without the headaches. We know marketing, we know video, and we definitely know AI. Why not let us help you work smarter, not harder?
Well, first, you got to think about what kind of videos you need to create.
Right.
Are you focused on product demos, explainer videos, stuff for social media? What's your main thing?
Yeah. It's like choosing the right tool for the job.
Exactly. You wouldn't, use a hammer to screw in a light bulb.
Right. Right. So what else should we be thinking about?
Okay, think about your budget.
Yeah, that's always important.
How much can you actually spend on this? Some platforms have, subscriptions.
Wow.
Others you just buy once.
Okay. And of course, ease of use is a big one.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You don't want to spend hours trying to figure out how to use the software.
No, definitely not.
So look for something that's intuitive, user-friendly, even if you're not a video editing expert.
Okay. So a lot of these AI video editors, they have drag and drop interfaces and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And pre-designed templates, sometimes even tutorials to help you get started.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
But what about customization? Can
Mhm.
you really make these AI generated videos your own? Or do they all kind of end up looking the same?
No, that's a valid concern.
Yeah.
You definitely want to make sure the platform gives you enough, flexibility to show off your brand.
Right.
So look for things like customizable templates, brand color palettes, being able to add your logo, your music, stuff like that.
So it's about finding that balance between AI automation and human, that human touch.
Exactly. You get the best of both worlds.
Okay, so we've talked a lot about the good stuff, the benefits,
Yeah.
but are there any downsides to using AI video editors, things that marketers should be aware of?
That's a great question. It's important to be realistic, right?
Mm-hmm.
AI video editors are super powerful, but they're not magic.
Yeah.
You still got to put in the work, develop a solid strategy, figure out who your audience is, create compelling messages.
So it's not a set it and forget it kind of thing.
Nope. You can't just throw any old content at the AI and expect amazing results.
Right, right. It's like you still need to be the brains behind the operation.
Exactly.
That's
Think
what-
of AI as like your co-pilot, not the one actually flying the plane.
Okay, I like that. What about like other potential challenges?
Well, one thing is that AI is constantly changing.
Right.
Like, these tools are getting better and better all the time, which is awesome.
Yeah.
But it also means you got to be ready to adapt, learn new things, keep up with the changes.
So it's not like, oh, I learned this software, I'm good
Yeah.
forever.
Right, exactly. It's a continuous learning process. And another thing to keep in mind is that, AI is only as good as the data it's trained on.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
If you give it bad content, you're going to get bad results.
Garbage in, garbage out.
Exactly. So you got to make sure you're using high quality stuff, scripts, visuals, audio, all of it.
Okay. So we've talked about the benefits, the challenges, things to consider when you're choosing a tool.
Right?
Now, let's dream big for a second.
Okay, I like where this is going.
What does the future hold for AI in video marketing?
Oh, man, this is where it gets really exciting. We're just getting started, really.
Yeah.
Like, imagine a world where AI can not only create videos, but also personalize them, in real time, like based on what the viewer is doing and what they like.
Right.
Or like interactive videos where the viewer gets to choose what happens next.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And AI-powered analytics that give us, like, insights we can't even imagine right now.
That sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie.
Haha. It kind of does.
But it's pretty cool to think about.
It really is. And even though some of that stuff might seem, a little far out there,
Yeah.
well, remember how fast technology is changing. What seems crazy today might be normal tomorrow.
That's a good point.
Yeah, so how do marketers, stay ahead of the game?
Right. How do we prepare for this, AI-powered future?
It's all about being open to new things, experimenting, learning, challenging yourself.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to, jump in and explore what AI can do. The sooner you start, the better prepared you'll be.
Great advice. So we've covered a lot of ground today. Let's bring it back to what the marketing nerds are saying in the website article titled The Marketing Potential of AI Video Editors.
Right.
Is there anything really important from the article that we haven't touched upon yet?
One thing the marketing nerds pointed out was the emphasis on human oversight.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, these AI tools are getting really smart, but they're still just tools. We need humans to make sure they're creating content that, reflects our values, resonates with our audience, and helps us achieve our goals.
So it goes back to that balance, right?
Exactly. AI and human expertise working together.
Okay. Anything else from the article by the marketing nerds that we should highlight?
Yeah, the marketing nerds also talked about how AI can create more personalized content. Like we talked about before, AI can analyze all this data about your audience and then use that to create videos that are specifically tailored to them.
And that makes a big difference, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure. When people feel like you're speaking directly to them, they're way more likely to pay attention.
And ultimately to, become customers.
Exactly.
It seems like AI video editors are a real opportunity for marketers right now, not just something, way off in the future.
Yeah, I totally agree.
But with so much to learn, it can be a little overwhelming, to know where to start.
Oh, yeah.
Any final words of wisdom for our listeners?
I'd say don't be scared to jump in.
That's great advice. Don't be scared, right?
Exactly.
So we've talked about, what AI video editors are, what they can do, even what the future might hold.
Right. It's a lot to take in.
It is. But I think the big takeaway for me is that AI isn't about, replacing us.
No, not at all.
It's about giving us, superpowers.
Yeah.
Helping us be more creative, more efficient.
Exactly. Unlocking possibilities that weren't even there before.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
But I think for a lot of people, getting started with AI can still feel, kind of intimidating.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So for someone who's intrigued, but not sure where to begin, what would you say?
I'd say start simple.
Okay.
Don't get caught up in, trying to find the absolute perfect tool right away.
Right.
There are so many platforms out there with free trials or free versions you can try.
Yeah, that's a good point. Just dive in and play around, see what works.
Exactly. Experiment. You'll figure out pretty quickly what you like and what you don't like.
So are there certain types of marketers, or businesses that you think would really benefit from using these tools?
Oh, yeah, totally. I mean, anyone who's creating video content regularly,
Yeah.
right? But
Yeah.
some use cases are especially compelling.
Okay, like what?
Think about SaaS companies. They're always updating their software.
Right, yeah.
With an AI video editor, they can update their tutorials and demos instantly. Or e-commerce businesses, they can use AI to create, tons of product videos
Yeah.
and even personalized ones based on like what customers have looked at before.
Really?
Yeah. The possibilities are kind of crazy when you start thinking about it.
It is kind of wild.
Yeah.
But with all this amazing potential, are there any ethical things we need to be thinking about as AI, becomes more common in marketing?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
I mean, like any powerful technology, there's always the potential for misuse, right?
Uh-huh.
We have to make sure that AI is used responsibly and ethically, especially when it comes to like data privacy and, making sure algorithms aren't biased.
Right.
Transparency is super important,
Yeah.
both for the marketers using the tools and the people, seeing the content.
Transparency and responsibility. I like that. Those are good guiding principles.
I think so too.
But let's end on a more positive note.
Okay.
What would you say is the biggest opportunity that AI video editors offer to marketers?
I'd say it's the ability to connect with people on a much deeper level.
Okay.
More personal, more meaningful.
Yeah.
Because we're all so bombarded with content these days.
Right.
AI can help us cut through all the noise and actually reach people with messages that, really matter to them.
Build relationships, build trust.
Exactly. That's what it's all about. That's awesome.
Good.
So to all our listeners out there, we encourage you to, explore this whole AI video editor thing.
Yeah, give it a shot.
Don't be intimidated. Be curious. And of course, stay up to date and relevant by visiting marketingnerds.ai. There is a nerd party every day on our site where you can learn all about the nuances of marketing or just hire us to handle it for you.
Exactly. Have fun with it.
And remember, we'll be here to, help you navigate this exciting new world.
Absolutely. We'll keep you updated on all the latest advancements.
So until next time, happy creating, everyone.